6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Gorindo to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They stick with McCaffrey. And that's not what the offense dialed about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action now, Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 3rd down, Purdy lofts it deep right side. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go again with Taylor. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
3rd down, Jones to throw. He's going for it himself. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Now Purdy. Now set up a screen to McCaffrey. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Air it out on 3rd. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To throw again, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pickup of 2 here. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
The 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's tackled down feels, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running back motions right. Purdy to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a second time. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Now here he goes. It's a short pickup to the 20. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now. They need 7. They go play fake with Jones. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 3rd downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
The Colts are ready for the punt. Deep for the 49ers is Sky Moore. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He's keeping it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Colts in the nickel set on third. Purdy setting up that play action. Jump off caught by his back. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun, McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Brought in inside the 20. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the counter, McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Dumps it off to his running back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
6-yard loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
And looky there, Kate, finally got to call some points on the old scoreboard. 3 is fine, but you know both of these offense want to find some touchdowns.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Look at that power, deep left side. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 27-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They say that football is cyclical, that everything comes back at some point. I hope fullbacks do, because this guy just showed you they can be incredibly valuable.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another 49er 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey, and he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 5 on the play, and that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from the 43. And bring a tight end in motion right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They put Bourne in motion right. On third down, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Taylor again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's on target to Pierce. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Now Jones. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Here's Jones to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. That one stopped by Upton Stout. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Throwing here, Jones. Chased out to his right. Down the sideline, past the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Completed over the middle. He's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Looked in by Warren. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Jones setting up the play action. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here, and sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Badgley with the extra point. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 3.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Garindo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down from the 42. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Well, you can see he gets the ball, and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cleared left side there to Jennings. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
At the Colts' 44-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On first, it's Robinson again. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Cut by Jennings. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A toss now to Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Gets it to him on the screen. And he dodged the tackle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Purdy throwing here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and goal, Purdy. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro in the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Tight end going in motion here. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he gets this very the 35.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Jones running sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, Jones keeping it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Complete to Warren. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Option give to Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now lead by 10. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Rocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Badgley for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Colts 17, 49ers 6.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Lindo to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Looking to throw, Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
49er, first down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Purdy. They kind of set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long, Purdy. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumped off to his running back.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To the air again. Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line. Blocked, and it sets up 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. 49ers trailing by 11. So 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Gould on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation,
That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Start on the ground. Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They've got a man in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw it. That finds Pittman, complete. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Drawn up forward. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.